It's a Thursday edition of the Hopeless Fan Podcast. Shelby, Scotty, and Zach, we have a loaded show for you. It's Thursday, weekend's coming up. Maybe not a holiday weekend, but still a weekend nonetheless. We have Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Zach and I double teaming that. Scotty and I will each take a nationality test. So,
yeah.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, Scotty forgot to prepare for that. We're also talking a lot of news today. Actually, we'll have our Mount Rushmore of movie villains.
So much news.
And
there's so much news.
And
just kidding. I got it.
Maybe we'll start with a discussion that we had in the DMs. Do you guys agree with me? Thursday shows, like the hours leading up to Thursday shows, we have our best debates in the chat.
It's usually because
it's the weekend, bro.
Yeah.
It's the best segments on Thursday.
And I'm upset because I don't want to do any. Usually
have to go to bed.
Yeah, usually don't want to do any work. So it's like, hey, Scotty, can you do Millionaire? So trying to find any reason not to do work. So it's like, then I get all fired up because of that. And then you guys, this motherfucker trying to get out of work. Let's roast his ass.
Yeah, and then I prepare Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and now I'm stuck during the podcast looking at the first link of top movie villains so I can have a Mount Rushmore.
Well, I've seen so many movies that I just have a current backlog because I'm obviously the movie expert among the three of us, so it's okay.
I think Zach's gotten up from his couch in 3 months.
Probably not.
And Zach, I'll give you movies. Scotty gets sitcoms. Pretty standard. I don't think there's any arguing that.
No, yeah.
But yeah,
no, I get movies though too. I get all dramas. Zach can have all the comedies. I get all. I'm about those dramas, Shelby.
He'd never seen. Hey, what movie did you just watch this weekend, Shelby, that he had never heard of?
I don't know if it was this. The Firm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen The Firm. Me and Shelby talked about it separately.
I loved that movie.
Yeah. That movie
my gosh.
Fucks girls, right?
It might have fucked a girl.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm a sucker for like early '90s Tom Cruise. Like I like Cocktail.
Show me the money.
I like that movie so.
Yeah.
Obviously
about
Jerry Maguire.
Mid '90s, that one right there. But
I mean '90s, like before I was born.
Or like Days of Thunder, late '80s. That's a good one.
Yeah. When was Top Gun in the '80s?
Mm-hmm.
Late '80s.
Mm-hmm.
I count that.
Can't wait for the new one.
But then like
the new one's coming out, Maverick.
Well, it's funny though. Like when I look at Tom Cruise in movies, I just think of Family Guy making fun of how short he is.
Right. Yeah.
And I thought about that about 6 or 7 times during The Firm, and just like
this guy can be in all these awesome movies, and I'm taller than him. I can fuck chicks too.
Yeah. It's like, let's not remember. Don't forget that Tom Cruise is actually like 5'4" in all these movies and wears lifts and gets mad when you mention it.
Yeah.
All right, but I mentioned what is a fan, and it came up because Zach flipped NBA teams from the Clippers to the Bucks.
People forget,
and
not us though.
Not us. We went and Max
Kellerman. Oh, there it is. You beat me to it.
Oh, damn it. Coming up later is another one.
Yeah.
So you're not off the hook yet, Max.
So Zach, what if Clippers Bucks NBA Finals, which I think is what it's going to be? Who are you rooting for?
Bucks, 100%. 100%.
But would it hit different if the Bucks win a title? Are you like over the moon, like the same way you are if the Ravens win a Super Bowl?
No, because I just started watching the NBA.
That's why I don't think that you...
just started watching the NBA like 6 years ago.
Yeah, but like here's the thing: you can't just attach yourself to a team and then be like, "Oops, all the players are gone," and then just like not like the team anymore. That makes like no sense.
It was within like 2 years of when I started watching.
No, it wasn't.
That's the timetable we have now. As long as it's within 2 years, you can flip.
Hang on. Listen.
That makes me feel like you're not a huge
like,
Bucks fan because it's like, oh, they're just like a casual team.
No, I'm not. I wouldn't call myself a diehard Bucks fan. I like the Bucks. That's the team that I like in the NBA, but I haven't been a fan for very long.
That's weird energy.
So I don't. That's why I don't tweet a lot about them. Not nearly as much as I do like the Buckeyes football or.
You tweeted
Ravens
about the Clippers.
Yeah, I did, but I'm just saying like.
You're doing yourself a disservice, I think. You allow yourself to love your team.
I mean, I'm just trying not to be like diving headfirst right into Bucks and being like, well, yeah, I just became a fan a few years ago, so it would be.
I mean, it's true.
It would be ill of me to pretend to be a diehard fan when I've only been a fan for a short amount of time.
Sorry, but I just want to say, like, as someone who's like. Obviously, Zach, you mentioned this. I've never seen my teams win anything. But, like, I think that's, like, the most enjoyable part of it is like you're with them through the ups and downs, and not like, oh, the Clippers traded away the players I liked. Let me just stop.
Right,
Which
but
I
I
just
wasn't.
think that I find it weird.
But I'd only liked. It was more when I started liking the Clippers. It was more like I loved DJ and I loved Chris Paul and I loved Blake Griffin and I loved Luamba Mute and Jamal Crawford. Those were all the players that I liked. And like within years, like 2-3 years, none of those players were on that team. So it was like literally, there's no reason. I just got in the NBA, so it's kind of like I was a fan free agent.
Yeah, but like even those for 2 years, you're still rooting for the team as a whole, even though you like the players that are on it. So it just seems weird to me, like, I've been rooting for the Clippers as a whole collectively to win.
One of my favorite stories ever is that a Broncos fan on Twitter used to get into it with everyone because she really wanted the Broncos to start Paxton Lynch, and then she just ended up jumping ship to the Jaguars in 2017, and now she's like a Jags fan because everyone just roasted her. Poor girl.
I think for me, it's a lot easier for the NBA to be a fan of players rather than a fan of teams, especially since they move around a lot more than I'd say players in say the NBA or the NFL or the MLB.
Zach.
And I don't know, it's much more of a players league. So.
Zach, real quick, when did you decide the Bucks and why? Give me the quick answer.
I guess it would be probably because I went to a Cavs-Bucks game, and I watched Giannis drop 34 in a losing effort against LeBron and the Cavs, and I was like, this guy's awesome. And then, like, a few months later, his little brother went to UD, so I was like, okay.
Zach.
Okay.
My dad's from Wisconsin, and then my dad's from Wisconsin, and he likes the Bucks. So I was like, okay, that's easy.
No.
Real quick, Zach, so like, what year do you think that was?
Gosh, 2016. It was the year. I think it was the year after the Cavs won the championship. So late 2016.
Okay, so like
it was the year Chris Paul got traded. I know that.
Okay, so
I think it was the like November, late November 2016.
So real early in the season. Yeah. So like my only question is like, if Antetokounmpo goes to the Lakers next year and the Bucks slip into the unknown, the boring team in the East where maybe they make the playoffs, are you still a fan?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with them. This is my team. I can't. It would be awful to just switch to all this. They dumped one player, and I've been into the NBA for a while now. To just switch over to another team again, that to me is even beneath me.
People do that all the time with players in the NBA.
Things, but
Zach, it costs $0 to just say you're a bandwagon fan, and less shame.
Right, but I just saying, like, I just stick with the Bucks because I actually like the city of Milwaukee. I've been there a couple times. I like it.
Hey, Shelby, what did Zach say that about your teams?
That they've never won anything.
Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin. This is serious. I know. This really is the world's smallest violin. See?
We need more of that in this.
So I needed to put
we
that
need more
out.
of that in the pod. But Zach, we also got on you because you do tweet about the Ravens, and you were so adamant about Flacco even when he was good, and it's like you said something like, I don't have to back up every crappy quarterback that my team has. But it's like, I think you just Flacco was the only quarterback that your team ever had, basically in your fandom or since social media, since you were old enough to voice your opinion. You were 9 years old. You weren't.
That's
you know what I mean.
Zach, if I'm you, I have a
that was
5.
That was less a
branded
comment.
on me.
That was less a comment. Oh my god, that was less a comment about the Ravens. It was more a comment about the Broncos post.
Okay,
man.
I'm just saying.
And how Scotty has literally deep-throated every quarterback that has ever.
Shelby, is that true?
Yeah, it's very much true. Yeah.
No, it's not. Not Paxton Lynch.
Yes, you liked Paxton Lynch when he got drafted.
You loved him,
when
bro.
He got drafted,
Yeah.
sure, yeah, and then he
I know.
played a couple games. I was like, oh, this dude sucks.
All I'm saying is that I think that's part of a true fan is being like talking yourself into someone that like is unknown. And it's like you talked yourself into Tyrod Taylor, who had thrown probably like 5 passes in his career, and you wanted him to replace a Super Bowl winner.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Because I knew he wasn't the reason the Ravens won the Super Bowl.
That year, yes, he was.
Yeah, it was the refs.
I disagree.
Kobe
well,
Jones and the
Scotty
refs.
Scotty would think that, but
Joe Flacco was unreal
no,
in that
I think it was the
postseason,
defense
Zach.
that won
Come
them
on.
the Super Bowl.
Come
He was
on.
also unreal in the other postseasons.
The 2014
Joe Flacco
playoff.
for some. Yeah, dude, Joe Flacco just turns it on in the postseason. It's weird.
Because I saw another tweet. So in that 2012, well, first off, his rookie year, he made it to the AFC Championship game. And then that 2012 postseason, he had 11 touchdowns, no picks. And then I saw another tweet.
No, he did not make it to the AFC Championship game in his rookie year.
2008?
In 2008, they went to the AFC Championship
Yeah,
game against the
they
Steelers.
lost to Pittsburgh 23-14.
No, the Steelers went on to beat the Jets, though, in that.
No, that was later. That when the Jets were good, like 2010, 2011. 2010 AFC Championship game.
Yeah, when they beat was that when they beat the Bengals back to back in the week 17 and then in the first round of the playoffs?
Jets, that was 09. But the Steelers beat the Jets in the 2010 AFC Championship game and then lost to the Packers. This 08, the Steelers beat the Ravens in the AFC Championship game, beat the Cardinals in the Super Bowl.
And Willis McGahee, he got his fucking head just chopped off by a Steeler in that game.
I'm pretty sure that AFC Championship game is the Troy Polamalu pick
It
6
is.
that's
It
like
is.
on his highlight reel. But I saw Zach another comment. He was blaming Flacco for a loss in his last playoff loss with the Ravens, where he threw for 300 yards, 4 touchdowns in Foxborough. But I don't know, Zach. I just think that's part of the fandom is not advocating for Tyrod Taylor to come in and save the day. And I just let him vent.
When your team has a winning record in the playoffs.
You know what?
Right.
It ended up working just with a different speedster quarterback, running back.
Careful.
I mean, how Flacco has 3, 4, 5, 9, 10 playoff wins with the Ravens, and Lamar 0-2.
He's only been there 2 years.
I mean, I'm
All I'm saying is if
I'm
Flacco
curious.
went in for the playoff game against the Chargers would have one less playoff win.
I would so much rather live and die by Lamar Jackson. If Lamar Jackson goes like 0-9 in the playoffs, I would still stand my
I
man
think
over
you're
Joe Flacco.
improving as a fan because you went from Clippers jumping ship, and now you're sticking with the Bucks, and now I think you're improving because you were all about dissing Flacco even when he won, and now you're ride or die with Lamar.
Yeah.
So at least you're going that route.
I'm Lamar ride or die even if he breaks his. He has like 10 ACL tears for the next 5 seasons, like 2 ACL tears a year.
I don't know, dude.
I'm
Trace
with him.
McSorley is
He's
the
my
truth.
guy. I love him so much.
Ask SC Dermer 4 how often I said the Ravens should start Tyler the year they won the Super Bowl. Never meant it though. I've been saying it for over a year now.
And look at the response. Look at the
I know.
responding tweet after that though.
What? When you said maybe
You're only posting
maybe a
partial
small
facts.
part of me did?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but 2 years
Yeah.
earlier you
You
were
have to-
like, I've been saying it for over a year now. That doesn't sound like a small part of me wants it. So it sounds like you've been advocating it for over a year.
What? Zach?
Huh?
There's a lot of gray area there.
Care to,
Not enough to roast me over. All
to
right,
comment?
next topic.
Okay. Johnny Depp divorced Amber Heard because she played a prank on him by pooping in his bed. Thoughts?
Shit in the bed, and then she posted those pictures of coke, like lines of
Coke
coke on the
lunch,
table.
cocaine lunch.
Oh.
So,
Yep.
pass.
King
Flames,
energy.
bro.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like it feels like they started this divorce process like 8 years ago.
Embrace debate.
Like,
Would you divorce someone for pooping in your bed?
Oh man. Probably renew
Absolutely.
my vows.
Yeah,
and
same.
stuff.
If Jenna pooped the bed, that's
Name drop.
Girls don't poop. And
Girls do
yeah,
not
seriously.
poop. I've never heard of a girl poop.
Next topic. Let's go.
Yeah.
The Astros Shame Tour.
Yes.
The Rockies are planning to have fans at Coors Field, and the Astros have 2 games there, so road trip for the Shame Tour. Zach, you retweeted it. Your thoughts?
Yep. I'm all about this account because the amount of shit they lost their fucking mind. This account did when they were like, oh, we're gonna cancel this season or no fans in the stands, because they were like the whole offseason gearing up to like every single Astros game at every single away stadium. Shame, 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 shame. And then coronavirus came in like the fucking saving grace, and now they have a chance to have an actual game where fans are allowed to go. And even if you go with that Korean baseball cardboard cutout kind of idea, where you can pay, like, there's this Korean baseball team where you pay like $50 to have a cardboard cutout of yourself in the stands.
That's amazing.
I think you can work in a way to shame them, but it's not the same as if you get to actually be there and make fun of Altuve for being, a Tom Cruise-esque height kind of piece of shit, cheating bastard.
I agree, but I think that teams would vet the signs that are put in, so like they wouldn't be allowed. But they started the Twitter account February, so 5 months ago they have 181,000 followers at Asterisk Tour. So I just hope the MLB just came out with their schedule for next year, actually 2021. The season starts April 1st, 2021, and I hope they keep the same energy and just kind of push this back and go real hard in 2021.
I won't let them forget. If the Astros play at Great American in the next season where we're allowed to go, I'll be there, and
Zach
I'll try to
doesn't care
get
about
a sign.
baseball unless
It'll
it's
be
like, fucking hit him with a fucking baseball, you scrubs, fucking idiots.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. Break his fucking zygomatic bone.
Astros won't be a Great American ballpark for like another 4 years. They were just there last summer. Reds swept them. Okay.
Fucking blows.
Yeah, it does. Real quick, bad timing of the year, I'll say. I'm trying to find the
thank
Adam
God it's not
Schefter
me.
tweet on it. What, did you think it was going to be you?
I'm just always scared what you're about to pull out. I'm like, fuck, what did I do?
Here we go. Bad timing of the year. Eagles owner Jeffrey Lurie's documentary film company, Play Action Pictures, just announced the completion of its inaugural project that has been in the works for 3 years. The title, The Meaning of Hitler.
What?
Lurie is an execuple producer for The Meaning of Hitler,
What?
a documentary on Adolf Hitler.
Oh, no.
A couple days after the Deshaun Jackson massacre. Check the DMs real quick because the first here's the first reply to Adam Schefter's tweet.
That's amazing.
And like, if you guys follow the Peter Griffin burner, it has never missed before.
It does not miss.
Nope.
Indeed. So that's all I'll say on the matter.
I'm gonna go to that shit-ass, trash-ass city.
That's all I'll say on the matter is that is the worst timing in the history of time. So
Yeah, Eagles big down. Yo, Bengals plus 7.5 against the Eagles early. You take it?
absolutely.
Dude,
Absolutely.
I kind of want to...
Shout out to Edelman inviting shout out to
kinda wanna
Edelman
bet on
inviting
games,
Deshaun Jackson to the Holocaust Museum. Ultimate flex.
early on, like now. Because what if we get
I've
it
already
at like
bet
a...
on. I've already
you
bet
have?
on two week 1 games.
Shelby, how much money have you dropped?
Scotty, find a way to come to
little
the
over 500.
find
Are
a
you
way to come to the
serious?
casino with us on Monday.
Yeah, I'm
A
dead
little
serious.
over 500? Wow.
Yeah.
Scotty, that's that BDE that Shelby has. Scotty, you need to find a way to come to the casino with us on Monday. BDE, Big Dick Energy.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Scotty, I've already bet on the Bears when they were +2 week 1 at Detroit, and I bet on the
kinda like
the Redskins when they were +6.5. I think the last time I checked,
the
the
who?
Redskins are.
Who?
Oh God. Washington R words +6.5 week 1 at home against Philly. But
Start calling them the Washington Cherry Trees.
that's fine. I bet on the Washington Cherry Trees week 1 against Philly. But now with like home field advantage basically being out of the picture, it's going to mess up a lot of these lines. So that's
Shelby,
the one I like.
make a bet with me right now.
But, I mean,
On
I
the Bears
think
and Lions.
Philly's a fade.
Yeah, I'll take the Lions.
Like against you. So I'm doubling down on this.
Yeah, double down.
All right. Let me see. I think my ticket is +2. Is that okay with you? I'll take Chicago +2.
Yeah, that's fine.
At Detroit -2. What do you want? 20?
$20.
All right, verbal agreement.
It's only week 1, and Shelby is fading his comeback player of the year already.
That's why can't Matthew Stafford have a good game and the Bears cover?
Win?
Huh?
Or lose by 1?
Lose
I
by
don't know.
2, yeah.
I feel like you should be able to.
But
You should be able to beat the shit ass Bears
They could win by 2.
handily.
They could lose by
Yeah,
or they
but-
could win by 1. I mean, a one game is not gonna. Stafford could have a fine game. I didn't bet on Stafford winning the comeback player of the year because I thought he's gonna light up every single game.
Well, at least a division game.
it's in Detroit,
Yeah,
too.
I mean, yeah.
Yes.
It's an important game. Scotty,
What?
What's that gonna matter?
please, will you come down?
Oh, yeah, you're
Come
right.
down to the casino with us.
Except they want fans in there. I mean, I will come down to the casino with you, but, like, for what? Like, what are we going to do? Just sit there and, like, inhale
We're
cigarette
gonna go
smoke?
bet.
And then come back to my
That's the
place.
plan.
Come back to my place and
never-
record the
and
pod.
then fuck?
Record the pod, and then you can come watch the softball team you gave up on.
Only if I'm playing.
Yeah, I don't think we need a sub. Anyway, moving on. One more segment
Bro.
before our beef. We have. I haven't read it. An affidavit has newly discovered evidence that shows Zion and his stepfather allegedly being paid $400,000.
Good.
Love
They should be
it.
paid.
Zach,
What's
I
it matter?
Right, they should. But
What's
at the
it
same
matter?
It just matters to Duke.
Yeah, just to
It doesn't matter to Zion.
Right.
Zion's like, I don't give a fuck, bro. I
Right.
got paid.
And that's what's important. I don't want Zion to be punished. I want Duke to be punished because they
Well, I
broke
don't
the
know.
rules. Zion
Sounds like
didn't
you
do
fucking
anything
hate
except trying to
Zion,
get
though.
that bread.
Anything you've
Yeah,
ever
he
put
does.
out on this podcast,
You know
just
what?
hate Zion.
Well,
I'm not gonna get down on a guy for trying to get paid, but I will get down on a multi-million-dollar university for breaking the rules.
that the only thing they could do that affects Zion, which really doesn't, is if they he won AP, Player of the Year or something, and they take it away or something stupid where it's
Which he
just
didn't.
it's just I know, but I'm just saying if you won some personal awards, they could take that away, or they remove an ACC championship banner or something because they didn't win it all. So I don't know. I just wanted to
guys.
mention that because I knew it would tickle Zach's fancy. What?
Yeah. And I
Love it.
You know what I miss, and that my life just hasn't been the same since, is just betting on that fucking South San Diego State on a fucking
Bro.
Monday night after all my other bets lost at 10
Scotty,
p.m.
I'm right there with you. I'm right there
Chasing.
with you. Yeah,
Chasing.
It's called
payments.
chasing.
I am right there with you. That Mississippi Valley State plus 4,000 that they were or whatever, that bet that hit where I won $100 on a single bet was flames, bro. And I chased it ever since. Shelby, you remember when we were headed to the casino that one time and I was following? It's I had that.
You thought you were gonna win about $1
16
million?
parlay. Yeah. And I was way off, but I had no idea. That feeling,
He thought
forever.
it was
Yeah.
That's an
He's
addictive thing. But we were driving across the bridge into Kentucky, and Zach thought he was 10 minutes away from $1,000, and then ended up his 16 parlay went 3-3.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Speaking of our boy at Chasing Payments, hasn't tweeted since March 11th.
That is so
took down,
sad.
My book took down Rudy Gobert props. What the fuck? I was gonna slam some shit.
Yeah.
That's
man.
great. Yeah, and I don't know, Zach. After Zach's when I won that $100, I was only down 82 from the 2 days. I felt like a lot.
Well, you know what
Bro,
happened
and
was
that's
I
the
ended
name
up
of the
going
game,
up. You guys don't remember? I ended up having $300, $300 in that Bet DSI account, and then I bet it all on the Ulan Eagles, and then they won, and then I was like, oh yeah, let's fucking go, and then I bet it all on another Korean baseball game and
Run it
lost
back.
nothing.
Run it
There's
back.
nothing
Scotty.
in there. And this was all
Scotty,
off of a $145 bet that happened when Shelby and I were at BJ's restaurant before we went to a UD game. So
Yeah, that's
$45 for
funny.
nothing for a roller coaster ride over an entire basketball season. I'll take it.
That's funny because I just saw the page that we kept your parlay progress, and I was like, that was the stupidest bet Zach could have ever made. That he could go 50% on parlays.
And I'm not going to let this podcast be a bad influence on me this year. I've learned, after being taken a step away, coronavirus gave me a break. And I've learned, bro, not to chase these losses and just be confident instead of like losing my bet right away in the beginning of the game for me to be like, oh fuck, what live bet can I make to make this up? I'm not doing that anymore.
You gave me shit
fucking
for saying,
downer though.
You gave me shit for saying that I would hedge my Reds win total bet, and I'm like you were getting up every 5 seconds at the sports book during the divisional playoffs to like try to find an edge.
Yeah, dude. Of course. But yeah, no. But like, why would you hedge something that's like you wait all year just for that to like for to come down to one game? If it's gonna come down to one game anyway. By the way, to our listeners, the bet was over 31 wins for the Reds, and Shelby said if it came down to one game, he would hedge it.
No,
I'm like,
saying,
why would you hedge that?
I'm saying that I would put like half of my. So I'd put 100 on the Reds over 31.5. I'd put 50 on the other team's run line. So only if the Reds are favored in that last game. So if the Reds are favored in that last game, I could take the underdog plus 1.5 runs, and if the Reds were to win by a run, then I'd win both bets. But I can't lose both. I can win both, or I can split them. I would take that chance.
I don't know, but then there's something about taking that chance though that when you get the return of like, oh, it like only one happened, you're like, oh man, I could have had more.
Yeah, but
like I could have just stayed where I was.
We'll flip it around, and if my hedge wins and not my original bet, it's a free $50 I just got because I took insurance. Yeah. I don't know. I would double it and try to meet in the middle somewhere to double the profits.
There's a saying in blackjack, not a saying, it's just a fucking thing you do when the dealer has ace, you never take insurance unless you're counting cards, and that's I don't know, man. I get it, but I'm all about bigger wins, I guess.
Yeah.
But then again, like I also get fucked too many times for me to even.
Scotty, this NFL season for you is all about not going tilt, which is a poker term, which is basically like the losses pile up or something for a certain week, and you just like go all in on something. You bet huge. It would have been the Bills-Steelers game for you last year.
Yeah, not doing that.
Yeah, so just don't chase and just back them up next week, because I feel like chasing, it actually worked for me once, but other than that, it's like it's like the book. Your bet knows when like you're chasing and when you're cold. Just like you're gonna stay cold no matter what. So let's just try to get that down. Okay, Big Ten football only conference games, and the Pac-12 is gonna follow suit. The ACC is gonna follow suit, and the SEC is like, we're gonna have every seat full this fall.
Yeah,
and we're playing a full schedule.
We're literally gonna have needles with fucking COVID infected biomaterial injected into every fan that comes into our stadium. We don't give a fuck. Yeah, we're gonna spit into each other's mouths.
My favorite thing Zach does when he does like a fake spit, he like does it so dramatically. He like has to breathe in first. He's like,
yeah, that's like a guarantee every episode to happen once is that Zach fakes a spit. God, I'm just looking back at Chase Payment's like previous bets and just like how funny that was to like just.
And he has no idea that we ever talked about him.
No. Boston U, 500 parlay for fun. Boston U, itching for that 1,200 profit to break the streak. Martingale is not a bad method. I will die on that hill that Martingale is not bad. But it just takes some balls if the losses start piling up.
Hope you don't streak. Yeah, hope you don't go streaking with the L.
I know. That's the only, like, you think in roulette, it's like, as soon as you martingale in roulette, it's like, I'll be fine. I'll just track, it'll be black or red at some point, and it gets like 7 in a row, I promise you. Scotty and I made money on roulette slowly but surely for like 2 whole days, and then it all went to shit on online roulette.
I remember, I had like $200 in my account once, and I spent like all day, like getting it back to like 100 all day. Like I was like up, I was like, oh my god, and that's what gambling does to you. Like you'll get up like 328, you're like, oh my god, I'm making bank, and then you're like, all of a sudden you're down to like $70. I'm like, fuck. And then like at one point I was like all the way down to 20, and then I got all the way to 100, and then to Shelby I was like, hey Shelby, like 6 hours later I was like, you want me to just bet it all on red right now?
Or you're like, hey Shelby, I put in more money. But I know, like,
That's the Scotty that I missed.
Yeah, that's the Scotty, and I was completely opposite in roulette. I was just betting $2.50 per roll, and like for 2 days, I went from $20 to like 84, and then the next day I went down to like 50. What happens is you lose martingale, and you're like, okay, it stacks up, and the book says on martingale you're supposed to bet $80 on this next one because you've lost 11 in a row, and you only have 30 in your account. So it's like, oh, I'll just go back to betting 20 a hand, and then it never works out.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, and Shelby, the funny thing about doubling or getting that 100 on roulette is after I got it, it hit, by the way, so I was back to the 200, and then I felt like so good all night. Like I was like, cool, I can just chill, and literally I was just where I fucking started. Like I just played for peace of mind that I didn't need to create like anxiety for myself.
Breaking even's one of the biggest thrills in betting.
Yeah, dude, it's like I never walked in here.
It's like, oh my... Yeah, exactly. All right, now we're going to go into our Mount Rushmore of movie villains. Scotty has the first pick, then me. Zach is third. And I'm going to actually start tweeting these out from the account.
Love it.
Set
hashtags.
And
yeah,
just kind of
use hashtags. I started using hashtags on... It took us 70... Said that our social media fucking
weirdo.
Yeah, seriously.
I started using
There's
hashtags
blame for both sides.
It only took us 78 episodes, but I started using hashtags in our tweets about our episodes.
The odds that we record our 100th episode and we don't even mention it until like our 102nd.
Yeah, pretty
minus 5,000.
The funniest thing about Zach is just like, Zach, I love that you tweet, but you're awful at it.
Then you do it, you fucking lazy bitch.
I can't.
My favorite thing is Zach posts the episode and then it's parentheses like, it's another long one. Sorry guys, I know it sucks.
I haven't done that in a while.
My favorite.
Or it's like, oh, what's he gonna put in this episode description that really gets him? And it's like, Scotty's not here for this one.
Scotty lists.
The last one was good. It was Scotty wasn't there. I thought that one was pretty good.
What?
Why?
Because that's a.
Is that a joke?
No, yeah, that's a Dr. Evil reference.
Scotty wasn't there.
Daddy wasn't there. They're like, because it was Scotty.
Yeah, he didn't say Scotty wasn't there.
I know, but his name is Scotty.
Only you in your brain.
Okay.
Only you would make that connection. No one saw that tweet. It was like, oh yeah, Dr. Evil.
It could have been parentheses. Scotty doesn't know how to record on time. Because he wasn't there.
Well, Zach, you got to do the layouts, bro, and then you can go to Yatex and get the bolds and stuff.
Sounds like you should be doing this.
No, then why don't you do it?
But the Twitter.
Hey, who said that?
But here's the thing: the Twitter now already has such a theme to Zach's. He's just done it so much.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
like, Scotty, you guys don't pay me enough to market you. But here's a free tip. But it is also useless because it's too far
I'm
gone.
paying you for that fucking time too.
Jesus.
Zach's parentheses for our podcast since May. Scotty wasn't there. Sans Scotty. Rona-related. How many of these like invite you to listen? Rona-related technical difficulties. All caps again.
Oh great.
Scotty and his feelings. It's long as hell again. Okay, your last good one was May 4th. Scholastic Book Fair special. But then right before that, this one's a doozy.
Oh, God.
That's positive.
Scotty is not well. March Sadness, Sweet 16. Office Trivia rematch. I hope our middle school exes aren't listeners.
That was a good one.
Okay.
Oh,
Movie
Zach.
villain. Scotty, first pick from the list you just looked up.
Please don't take mine.
Thanos.
Okay. That's a good one.
Thanos is a great movie character.
I don't know if that should be number one overall, but it's a good one.
No, I love Thanos. Thanos is. I'll go along with Zion as saying like Thanos is probably the hero in that.
Okay.
I've never seen it, so Zach,
You've
you'll
never
have to
seen it?
argue
Yeah, you
with
have.
me.
You saw Infinity War.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I thought you went to the theaters and saw that shit.
Hell no. All right. Joker.
Okay. Which
That's a good
movie?
Joker.
I thought Zach's
didn't hear
turn
you,
was
Zach.
second.
Name one full Batman movie title.
I can't.
Oh.
The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight Rises. Is that
Joker
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
in
the
that.
one?
He wasn't in that, no. But you
No,
said
I
Batman
don't know.
title, not Batman title with Joker.
I guess not.
Ooh.
Okay.
Zach, you have 2 picks.
All right. Number 1, easy number 1, Darth Vader. Come on.
I
This
guess
is
I didn't
fucking-
even write him down.
No, I have that down.
What? You don't have Darth Vader down?
Yeah, whatever.
I said I had it written down.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't.
But I'm not a Star Wars guy, so it,
Me neither.
You know.
Yeah,
Okay.
I try to be. I kind of am. I watch it
Yeah.
every year.
So that's
but,
my
like,
I love Star Wars.
That's like my middle of the road, down like down the center main kind of go to. Then my next one is a little more for the hipsters out there. Anton Chigurh from No Country for Old Men.
God.
Fucking
Okay.
fire, bro. Have you seen No Country for Old Men?
No.
What about you, Scotty?
Yeah, I know it word for word.
Okay. Next.
You can't stop Scotty from mentioning that movie. All right.
Try. But could pay me to stop.
What's the word that Brian gets Stewie to say, or vice versa? Stewie gets Brian to say?
What? Ruins?
No, they're at the bar that Peter builds in their backyard, and like, no, it was like
Is he
Quagmire
turns into
someone.
a church?
I don't know, but that's where the line
Anderson?
comes. Stewie's like, you can't.
Oh.
Yeah, you mean Anderson?
Anderson?
You can't stop him from saying
Oh yeah,
that. Scotty knows his sitcom.
Oh yeah, it's
It's not a
Boner
sitcom,
Champ.
but... Oh, okay.
Or bonerific. Peter gets Brian
Okay.
to say bonerific, and he's just like,
Oh,
"Come on,
that's
say."
right.
He's like, "How much you guys want to bet I can get Brian to say bonerific?" They're like, "What?" He's like, and then like he's like, "Hey, Brian, how's the party?" He's like, "It's good." He's like, "Is it something terrific? Is it great?" He's like, "Yeah, having a good time." And then like Peter whispers in his ear, and he goes, "Bonerific? Why would I say that?" He's like, "Oh, you can't stop him from saying it."
Okay.
I think we might have the clip.
Do you?
Maybe. Maybe not. Who's to say?
You hear it?
No.
No.
Oh, okay, whatever. I'll just go. My bad. Hannibal Lecter.
That's
Not
okay.
on my list.
You Googled it, but it's okay.
Me?
Stand over near Brian, and we'll take a drink every time he says bonerific. Bonerific? Yeah, it's his catchphrase. He says it all the time.
Yeah, sure, I'm
Okay,
in.
yeah, let's do it. hey, Brian, how you feeling tonight? Good. Having a nice time.
Are you feeling terrific, or any variation on that word?
Oh, sure. No complaints. My skin's a little dry. He's not saying it, Peter. What? No, why would I say that? It's not even a word. What isn't a word? Bonerific. Did I tell you? You can't keep this guy from saying it.
All right, Zach, what did I Google?
Totally worth it. Movie villains, and you went with Hannibal Lecter.
Dude, that's such a miss for you, because I love Silence of the Lambs, and I even like Hannibal the sequel.
Right, but like when you Google best movie villains, the first result is Hannibal Lecter.
Oh, well, I literally just watched that the other day, and Hannibal, and then bought the third one that's awful on YouTube.
I guess I'll have to take your word for it.
All right,
What's it called? Red Dragon?
it's awful.
Yeah, it's not great.
All right, Zach.
Okay,
let's
this is
hear your
Scotty's turn.
villain that no one wants to hear or cares about.
Nope,
or heard
it's
of.
your turn, Scotty.
How's
you
it
got
my
2
turn?
picks,
I
Scotty.
had number 1 pick. Who'd you pick?
It's
We've
it's snaked
back to you. Have you already forgotten how snake drafts work?
What? I had the number 1
You
pick.
have 2 picks now, Scotty.
No, who was Zach's
God.
picks?
Darth Vader and the guy from No Country for Old
Yeah,
Men.
no country
That's
for men.
right.
Yeah.
And I went Joker, Hannibal Lecter.
All right, I'll go with my main dude, Voldemort.
God,
That dude should have won.
Yeah.
That dude should have fucking won and beat Harry Potter. That's bullshit. That dude was dope.
Voldemort, a real one.
Voldemort dope as fuck, dude. He's one of the coolest fucking villains ever. I just wish he had a nose.
Spoken like a true politician. Alright.
Number 4 or number 3 for me.
3.
I'll go with Pennywise.
Okay.
Not bad.
Okay.
Pennywise.
Not bad.
Like Pennywise
Not bad.
because He fucking...
Because he kills kids and Scotty hates kids.
Nah, dude. Did you guys like it too, though? Honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
I loved
It was
it.
alright.
The first
I
one
loved
was
it.
good. The second one,
I saw it too. Drinking a little sheesh in the theater. Fucking good time.
oh my guy. All right, I'll go with Freddy Krueger.
That's a good one.
Did I Google that, or do you believe me?
Shelby, you don't
believe
even
you,
watch
because-
fucking TV.
You're not allowed to know who movie villains are.
You didn't go
Freddy
Mike
Krueger.
Myers or Jason Voorhees. You went to the third tier Freddy Krueger. So I definitely believe you on that one.
Okay.
Jason Voorhees is
I
not
like- I
better
always
than
like Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger.
No way.
Okay.
Doesn't even
He's
talk, bro.
Jason Voorhees is a fucking spin-off of Michael Myers. That's all he is.
Ooh.
That's
Agreed.
a tough take, bro.
All right, Zach,
All
two
right.
picks.
Hans Gruber, Die Hard.
I had that.
Love it.
Zach, is
can't go wrong with
Die
Die
Hard
Hard.
is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yeah. I think so. That's just
Yeah.
one man's opinion.
I could go half. I'm not up for debate on it. I could see both arguments.
Right.
All right, you have
Yeah,
another
and
pick.
and I could go any number of like Quentin Tarantino villains like Hans Landa or Calvin
I
Candy.
have Londa and Calvin
or
Candy
any
in
of
my
those.
honorable mentions.
But I'm going with Scar from Lion.
that's a
I
good
had
one.
him too,
I had
you
him too.
bastard. That was
I
all
literally was gonna pick him.
time movie fucking villain Scar, who also was in a Die Hard movie.
if you
the
can grab
voice
Scar
actor
in the
there.
4th round, that's a bona fide steal.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
I'll go with the bumblebees at the end of My Girl.
Not
Oh
familiar.
my God, Scotty, do you get that one?
No.
Oh no,
Have you seen My
Macaulay
Girl?
Culkin.
Macaulay
Macaulay
Culkin's
Culkin
like-
wishes he had an EpiPen, bro. Wishes he did.
Macaulay Culkin's like 10 years old at the end of the movie. He dies because he's stung by bees.
He didn't
That
have a
sucks.
fucking EpiPen like an idiot.
So, classic villain, he kills kids. So, right up there with Pennywise, TBH. Except he doesn't have to wait 17 years.
Yeah.
27. 17 cicadas.
Have you guys seen...
All right, Scotty.
I'll go with Bane from Batman.
Okay.
How dare you forget
Yeah.
Bane at the end of the list in the 4th round? Yeah, I'll go with Bane.
And we give it back to you. The people.
I like, yeah, all time actual non-villain for blowing up Steelers Stadium.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I didn't draft him because he blew up the stadium, my favorite team.
Yeah, fair.
If only he couldn't have killed Heinz Ward too at the end. He like killed everybody else, but he didn't kill Heinz Ward, and I was a little
All right,
upset.
some honorable mentions I had. I did have Hans Landa and Calvin Candy, Zach.
Yeah.
Uh,
Sauron, Lord of the Rings.
and Annie Wilkes from Misery.
Bueller's teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kaiser Sose, Usual Suspects.
The Iceberg / Cal in Titanic.
Yeah. Gordon Gekko, Wall Street.
He's not a fucking villain.
What?
He's the man.
Okay.
No, he is. Jack Torrance.
The Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
How about the Strangers? All the 3 people from the Strangers.
Yeah. Agent Smith from The Matrix.
Patrick Mahomes to the AFC West.
Right.
Ben Roethlisberger to Women Everywhere.
The Firm in The Firm.
Oh, hey guys, here's a great one. Frank Costello in The Departed.
Yeah. Or how did we miss the Wicked Witch of the fucking West?
Yeah. Scott.
I'm surprised Shelby didn't go, oh yeah, good one.
Scotty, remember when I showed you The Departed for the first time, and you're like, oh
Yeah.
my god, this is such a great movie.
Yeah, and I never watched it again because I was lying and I've seen everything.
Loki and almost all of Marvel movies.
Okay, ready? You're gonna go nationality test, and then Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah, nationality test. I'm so excited. So
Let's
you
do
guys
it.
are gonna DM me. You guys are gonna DM me your answers privately.
I don't want to do this.
I know you don't, but that's okay. It's all about challenging
You guys
yourself.
are gonna make fun of me.
Indeed.
I don't.
Oh no!
My,
I wonder what that's like. Can't imagine.
my just self-esteem is not ready for it.
Just go.
Get your mustards ready. Or blankets. Okay.
Okay.
Just kidding. Just send me what you think the correct answer is. This is multiple choice. You'll be all right.
Separately
Hurry
or
up already, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, separately.
okay.
Yeah.
Multiple choice.
And
thank
then I'll
God.
keep track. Multiple choice, thank God.
50-50 chance. I mean, 25%.
All right. I'm gonna keep tallies here on my note card.
Get on with it.
I know, right? Jesus.
Shelby, are you ready?
Yeah.
We have the DMs ready.
Yep.
Are you anxiously
Something
waiting
like-
for someone to
Yeah,
just
Scotty
stop
would-
talking and
yeah,
go?
Scotty-
Shut the hell up and get to the point.
Scotty be like, hurry up! All right, you guys. He's like, hurry up! All right, you guys ready? Oh no, I gotta get my DMs up. Okay. First question. This one's pretty easy, and also a little bit insensitive.
Ask it.
What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? An accident at 3 Mile Island nuclear plant.
That has to be it.
The Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor. Hurricane Andrew struck the United States, or terrorists attacked the United States.
It's A, B, C, or D, right?
Right.
Okay.
Scotty rings in with blanket.
is that right?
Yeah. You both got it correct. The terrorists.
Is today's hectic lifestyle making you tense and impatient?
Shut up and get to the point.
Oh my god.
20 points to Scotty for making us laugh.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Shut up and
Next
get
question.
To the point.
Next question. This one's gonna be tough. So sober up, gentlemen. The House of Representatives has how many voting members?
Give me
Collective
some
gasp.
choices.
Oh, fuck.
100, 441, 435, or 200.
Oh god. It's either now it has to be either.
So it's A 100, B 441, C 435, or D 200.
If I'm
The House of Representatives has how many voting members?
I had my answer put in and then I had changed it if I'm wrong. All right. What's
All right. So Shelby rings in with B.
Oh shit! I didn't do it. I did B too.
441, and Scotty rings in with B. 441. You're both wrong. It's 435.
All right. So I had 100, but if you ever see two answers that close together, it's one of those two.
I didn't see anything else. Okay.
Zach, you need like a time limit
All right,
on these.
next question.
Like we need to answer like as soon as you
Yeah.
get done with
Well,
the
you're going
question.
pretty
Yeah,
quick.
that's
I know.
true.
You're going pretty quick.
I'm just saying to like
All right.
limit any possible cheating.
No, I got you.
Okay.
All right. So, end of this ends with the word British.
Ah.
Okay. Why did the colonists fight the British? A, because they didn't have self-government. B, because the British army stayed in their houses. C, because of high taxes. Or D, all of the above. All right, Shelby has rung in. Scotty, 5. All right, he's rung in. You both got it right. D, all the above.
Scotty.
Like I said before we started recording, most of these are layups. All right. Question number 4. Which countries did the United States fight in World War II? A, Japan, China, and Vietnam. B, Austria, Hungary, Japan, and Germany. C, the Soviet Union, Germany, and Italy. Or D, Japan, Germany, and Italy.
Oh man, I don't fuck.
Oh shit.
10.
I forget
9.
all the answer choices.
Okay.
No,
answer
just go.
choices
Just
A.
go. Just go. Just answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Scotty and Shelby both rang in with B.
My
Austria,
God.
Hungary, Japan, and Germany. That is incorrect.
Damn.
Austria-Hungary was annexed by Germany, thus making it a part of Germany. Correct answer was Japan, Germany, and Italy.
What letter?
Italy. I didn't.
That
I
was
knew it
letter
was
D.
Japan, Germany, duh. But
Yeah,
I didn't know if it like I thought the curveball was in B where it was like, oh, Hungary and like.
Yeah. If you both want me to repeat the answers, I can repeat them for you.
I mean,
But you both have to. I guess you both have to want them. I guess I don't know. You were asking for it. Okay. Question number 5. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. A. The Civil War. B. The War of 1812.
ooh.
C. The Revolutionary War. Or D. World War I. Shelby rings in. Scotty rings in. You're both correct. D. World War I. 1914 to 1918. But fought by the United States from 1917 to 1918. Okay. What is the highest court of the land? A. The District Court. B. Supreme Court. C. The Court of Appeals. Or D. The Federal Court. All right, you both bring in with the correct answer.
Fuck you,
B. The
bitch.
Supreme
I know
Court.
that because Trump can't fucking release his taxes.
All right, that one was easy. Okay,
How
next
many are
one.
there? I thought there was like 5.
20.
Oh, Jesus.
Who is the commander in chief of the military? Secretary of Defense, A. B. Attorney General. C. The Vice President. Or D. The President.
Can you repeat
So it's
those?
A. Secretary of Defense.
Oh.
A. Secretary of Defense. B. The Attorney General. C. The Vice President. Or D. The President. The Supreme Commander in Chief of the military.
Oh God.
I don't know if that's right.
Scotty is rung in. Shelby rings in. Scotty rings in with B, the Attorney General, which is incorrect. D, the President of the United States, is correct, which is what Shelby rang in with, thus breaking the tie. Shelby leads.
I thought it would be D because he goes, "Who is the Supreme?" And that was the hint.
That
The
seemed like a
Supremes,
trick question.
The
but
Motown group, the Supremes. Okay. So some
Crunchwrap
states
Supreme from
have
Taco Bell.
more.
We
There
can
you
both
go.
make jokes that
Some
aren't funny.
states. You got it. Some states have more representatives than others in the House of Representatives. What is the reason for this? A, because of the geographical size of the state. B, because of the state's population. C, because of the state's representatives have seniority in the House of Representatives. Or D, because of the state's location.
Can we read off the answers again? Sorry.
Yes, it is A, because of the geographical size of the state. B, because of the state's population. C, because of the state's representatives have seniority. And Shelby has rung in. You both got the correct answer. B, population. Shelby still leads by 1. All right, next question. I'm about to list in each question 2 holidays. You have to select the answer that is 2 nationally recognized holidays.
Okay.
So A, April Fool's Day and Labor Day. B, Labor Day and Thanksgiving. C, Citizenship Day and Columbus Day. And D, Valentine's Day and President's Day. So that's, all right, Scotty's rung in. Shelby's rung in. Both correctly answered B, Labor Day and Thanksgiving.
Damn, we fucking
the next.
citizens and shit, bitch.
This is what we do. This is what we do. We don't men.
Fuck, dude.
All
Ain't no
right.
Canada up in here, down in here. Shoot.
So that's what Shelby has 7, Scotty has 6.
Arr.
Next. What is the name of the President of the United States now? George W. Bush, Barack Obama,
I wish.
Donald J. Trump, or Mike Pence?
All right, next question.
Yeah. That one, softball. Easy. Donald J. Trump. Next
Not
question.
my person. Fucking E, bitch.
Okay. This one might be tough.
You know, Drew
We
Brees was
elect
writing
a
these
U.S.
questions.
Senator. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? A10, B4, C2, or D6?
What were the choices?
A10, B4, C2, or D6?
Oh, no.
All right.
No.
Too late. You
No,
already
I
rang
fucked
in.
up. I fucked up.
Nope.
That.
Nope. You said
You didn't tell me
You
the right.
said
You didn't even
C
say the answer yet.
2. I said it already once, and you asked me to repeat, and then you answered before I finished repeating.
Right, because
so
that's
on
you were in B. If I read it, I would have put the right answer. So I don't. Whatever. You guys can count it wrong. You're fucking fake.
I will count it wrong because you were wrong.
No, I wasn't.
You were impatient, and you didn't wait for me to repeat
I shouldn't be wrong
after
for
you asked
being
me to
impatient.
repeat.
What? Scotty, what's the correct
Okay.
answer? Say it out loud.
6.
Correct.
You want me to give it to him, Shelby, or no?
No, you got it wrong.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, totally.
starting to sweat. All
Hey,
right,
Shelby, you want your
7 leads by
competitor
2.
to have a point? Up to
9 to
you.
7.
Right.
Okay. Who was the president during World War II and the Great Depression? Was it A, FDR, B, Calvin Coolidge, C, Harry Truman, or D, Herbert Hoover? Shelby has rung in. Scotty has rung in. Both correct. FDR. Next question.
That's the type of question on your Scantron where you're like, I think A hasn't been used in a while.
All right. This one's kind of like, I didn't really care for this one. It was more of a opinion kind of question. But what is Abraham Lincoln most known for? Declared war on the Great Britain. B, saved or preserved the Union. C, purchased Alaska. Or D, established the United Nations.
You shot in the head.
E, shot in the head.
Repeat.
All right.
The answers?
What is Abraham Lincoln most known for? A, declared war on Great Britain. B, saved or preserved the Union. C, purchased Alaska. Or D, established the United Nations. All right. You both answered correctly. We all know it wasn't purchased Alaska. That's Fulton's folly. For those of you who took AP U.S. History.
Thank God you
Okay.
did. So none of us had to.
Next question.
It's Zach's ego
If
where he
both the
needs to
president-
mention
I
on
know,
a
right?
podcast that has primarily listeners in Ukraine that he took AP U.S. History.
I also took AP
This
Euro.
one's for you.
That does. All right. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes the president? A, the Secretary of State. B, the President pro tempore.
Ooh.
C, the Secretary of the Treasury. Or D, the Speaker of the House. Scotty has rung in. Shelby has rung in. And we have an upset. Scotty gets it correct with Speaker of the House. Shelby rings in with the President pro tempore. Narrows
Shelby,
it.
you didn't know that?
No, I literally
Huh?
thought as soon as he said upset, I'm like, I gave the wrong letter.
Oh.
It's all right.
Whoops!
Yeah.
It's all right. We're both going to get this next one. Why does the flag have 50 stars? A, because there are 50 people who originally came to the United States.
That's
You
it.
should just skip.
B,
You should just skip
because-
this one.
I know.
You should
right?
just skip it.
Right.
We
Yeah.
both get a point.
I'll give you... Yep. Next. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? You should just skip this one. Give us both a
Yeah,
point.
just give it a.
A, Barack Obama. B, John G. Roberts Jr. C, Joe Biden. Or D, Anthony Kennedy. And this one's like a 50-50 right off the bat for who wants to
Right.
be a millionaire.
Dude. Can
You
you
don't
say
know
the
this?
choices again?
Just
Obama, John G. Roberts, Biden, or Anthony Kennedy.
Oh my god. Even the 50-50 is fucking like gives you no help.
All right. You both answered correctly, John G.
Oh,
Roberts.
thank God.
Jr. So Scotty still trails by 1 with 4 questions left.
Sweet.
All right. What are 2 cabinet level positions? A, Secretary of Health and Human Services and Secretary of the Navy. B, Secretary of Weather and Secretary of Energy. C, Secretary of the Interior and Secretary of History. Or D, Secretary of State and Secretary of Labor. This one
I actually don't know
made me
this.
sweat when I answered. I still got it wrong.
I know it.
But, all right. You both ring in with the correct answer. D, Secretary of State and Secretary of Labor.
It said weather. I was like, what the fuck? Is that a thing?
No,
Yeah, I was
it's
like-
not.
Secretary of Weather.
All right. His name is Al Roker. Get it right. Okay. Name one branch or part of the government. A, Parliament. B, Congress. C, United Nations. Or D, state government.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I don't know.
Name one branch or part of the government. Federal government. A, Parliament. B, Congress. C, United Nations. Or D, state government. Scotty has rung in already. You both answer correctly with B,
All right.
Congress.
Cool.
All right. Last two questions. Name one of the two largest rivers in the United States. A, the Mississippi. B, the Ohio River. C, the Rio Grande. Or D, Colorado River.
Say the choices again.
So it's A, Mississippi. B, Ohio River. C, Rio Grande. Or D, Colorado. All right. You both answered correctly with the Mississippi. I will give 1 point to somebody who can name the second longest
Missouri.
river aside from Mississippi.
Missouri.
You should have sent it in the DMs because now Scotty doesn't have a chance to answer. Maybe he knew it, maybe he didn't. Now I can't award you a bonus point.
Yeah, I don't care. You can give it to him. This shit sucks.
I'm not going to. He should have sent it in the DMs. All right. This is where we could have a tie or maybe not because this one's really easy. Okay. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? A, the President. B, the United States. C, the state where you live. Or D, Congress.
I hope I heard those choices right because I don't remember. Okay.
You did. Shelby wins
All
by
because
1
Zach
point.
was petty and didn't let me change the answer when I fucked up and was impatient.
Well, no, I tried to help you. No, if you want to be mad at somebody, be mad at Shelby because I tried to help you with that bonus on the rivers, and he just
Oh,
blurted
it's cool.
it out like
I'm
a
just
fucking
saying.
bitch and didn't send in the DMs.
Well-
so great
That
battle
was already
of
paint
great
drying.
minds.
All
And we
right,
move on to
Scotty.
Millionaire.
That was the most brutal.
That was,
All right.
That was terrible. Should we just cop that out?
I wouldn't be mad. All right, Scotty, start your hosting duties.
Okay, guys, who wants to be a millionaire? Give me a second while I look up the fucking song.
I have it if you want it.
No, fuck you.
Oh.
And Scotty, remember the timer's like 20 seconds. That's it.
Oh God, I forgot.
So we can't cheat.
For 1 hour. Oh, fuck you, Aladdin ad. Fucking came
I
out
just
last
watched
year
that
and
last.
shit.
I just watched that last night.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
On Disney Plus.
Fucking nerd. Okay, you guys ready? Who wants to be a millionaire? Oh, I can't do a timer.
It airs on ABC, which is owned
Jesus.
by Disney.
Wait. Let's see if I can get a timer. Okay.
A Time War? Does
Yeah,
your
but
phone
I
not
can't
have
be
one
on
built in?
YouTube.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Scotty has a Google Pixel.
Okay, you guys
Taking
ready?
videos on a Game Boy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you guys ready?
we've been ready.
Zach, you and me, baby.
Just go off of how much time is left.
Who wants
in
to
the
be a
video.
millionaire? You guys
Let's
ready
go
for
and
a
do it,
$100 question?
Yes, sir.
Which one of these
Jesus Christ.
on-air
Ask it a
analysts
couple more
brutally
times.
made fun of Dave Gettleman for wearing a mask in his home during the draft, even though Dave was recovering from cancer? Is it A, Max Kellerman, B,
Hey, final answer.
guys,
A,
B,
final answer.
Max Kellerman, C, Max Kellerman, but answer C, D, Skip Bayless, but just kidding, it's Max Kellerman.
B, final answer.
That is correct.
A, final answer.
Let's go.
$100 to Team ZS.
Oh, his initials first. Okay.
Or should it be C?
Which
GB?
AFC team doesn't have orange in their team colors? The Browns, the Texans, the Bengals, or the Broncos?
B, final answer.
Oh, you didn't let me say the choices. That's incorrect. Just kidding. B is right. That's the final answer. Shelby, you guys have
Wait.
300.
What was B?
The Texans. I got it right.
You guys are off to a strong start. What are you guys going to do with the money? If you win.
Probably donate more to charity than Bezos.
Dude, right? What a fucking evil bitch. All right, we don't support him here on this show. What's the most amount of points the Falcons were up by in Super Bowl 51? Is it A, 20, B, 17, C, 25, or D, 28?
C, final answer.
C, final answer, 25.
That is correct. You guys are just swimming in money.
One could say it's going
You guys going to bet some...
swimmingly.
Turn down the music a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of loud, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, I like to get down to it.
There you go.
but-
Just
Okay,
a nice
guys.
undertone.
Which is the only vowel not used in the first letter of a U.S. state? A, E, I, or U? A is A, B
It's
is
not
E,
U
C is
because of
I,
Utah.
and D is U.
It's not A.
E, final answer.
That is correct. You guys are through with the first round of questions. I'm just going to keep on going.
Is that it?
For $1,000, guys, what year did Tom Brady win his first Super Bowl? Was it 2000? Was it B, 2002? Was it C, 2003? Or was it D, 2005?
A, 2000.
Wait, go. No, Zach.
I didn't
shut
say
up.
final answer.
No.
I didn't say final
Okay.
answer.
Repeat them again. A, 2000. B.
2002, C, 2003, or D, 2005?
I think
B,
it's
final
B.
answer.
I think it's B.
Huh?
I think it's B.
B, final answer.
That's correct.
Yeah, because you just did a Zach. It was like, well, is he referring to the season or the year the Super Bowl was actually played?
That's why I didn't include 2001, because I knew Zach
Yeah.
would do that, and he still did it. And so I really should give you guys that one wrong for what the Citizenship
didn't say final
Test
answer.
you guys did to me.
He didn't
I
say
don't
final
give a shit.
answer.
Yep.
I don't give a shit. Fuck you.
Oh, you don't care about
games
the
did
rules?
Dolphins. How many games did the Dolphins have to win in 1972? What do you mean? Okay, wait. Zach, you made up your own rules in that citizenship to not giving you that answer. 'Cause
What?
I got it right. How
I'm
many
not,
games?
I'm not arguing about
Did
this.
Scotty ring in the wrong answer at first? Did he
And
officially
then I rang
buzz
it
in a
in
letter?
before.
I don't.
Yes.
I don't want to talk.
I sent it. I was like, oh shit, no. And I fucked
Well,
up.
that's
Just move on.
tough.
Just move on.
How many games did the Dolphins have to win in 1972 to be the only undefeated team in NFL history? Was it A, 18, B, 19, C, 16, or D, 17?
D, final answer.
That's correct. Okay, you guys are whatever that adds up to. I don't fucking know. 35.
2000.
Yeah, you guys. No, well,
You don't add them all up as you go. You get that amount the question's worth.
oh, word. Right, but aren't you guys adding it up to know how much you're making?
No, you.
No,
just,
if you get the $2,000 question, we've
have
made $2,000.
Yeah. You don't add
Oh,
them up.
word.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the $1 million question. You have 1 million plus 500,000 plus 250,000.
That makes a lot of sense. I'm not gonna lie. It just makes so much sense.
Who wants to be a 2.2 million?
Well, you're not a millionaire with $1 million. Let that sink in. Anyway, which team was the first to win back-to-back Super Bowls with different coaches? A, Patriots, B, Cowboys, C, 49ers, or D, Packers?
Hold on. B, Cowboys, C, Packers,
49ers.
you said?
No, C,
Oh.
49ers, D, Packers.
Cowboys.
It's like
and
B or C.
D was Packers.
B or C.
It's
right?
motherfucking shit.
Cowboys?
Cowboys won them with Landry in the 70s, and then with Jimmy Johnson in 91. But the 49ers had Walsh and then in '89 they won it with a different coach.
You guys are with 3 seconds.
C.
C. Final answer.
C final
That's
answer.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for
How are the
collaborating on that group
49ers?
project, Zach.
How are the 49ers not America's team? Why is it the bitch ass Cowboys?
There's no reason.
Because they were the first to. Yeah, that they were first to put that star there. I guess I don't know.
What team was Johnny Unitas cut from before landing with the Colts? Is it
I know
A,
this.
the Browns, B, the Eagles, C, the Steelers, or D, the Giants?
What is it, Zach? You know it.
Yeah, Zach.
Can you repeat the question?
C. Final answer.
That's correct. Zach's like, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
For $16,000. In 1977, Bob Greasy became the first quarterback ever to wear what during a game? A, sticky gloves, B, glasses, C, Nike cleats, or D, a thong?
B. Final answer.
Correct. Well, Zach, really contributing here.
Yeah, I wish you had when we played together.
I did, but just wrongly. What year? At least I take risks. What year did the first McDonald's open? A, 1941, B, 1942, C, 1938, or D, 1940?
Read off
Can
the
you
answers
repeat
again. I think it was
question?
50 something.
What year did the first McDonald's open? Is it A, 1941, B, 1942, C, 1938, or D, 1940?
1948. Final answer.
1948 is not a choice, and so that is wrong.
What? You didn't say 1948?
Dumb bitch.
No, I said 1938, which still would have been wrong. The correct answer is 1940.
Ooh, I don't know if I believe you.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, there's a
That's-
total Zach move. I'll get it wrong, but I also don't believe you because I'm that egotistical.
I googled it. It said on 1955 was the first open McDonald's.
No, I saw it on 1940 on something, though.
This says 1955.
No, the first
Ooh, I'm seeing 55 too.
You guys, watch. On May 15th, 1940, the first McDonald's restaurant was open in San Bernardino, California.
I
don't know.
I guess that's the first McDonald's before it was franchised by Ray
That's
Kroc,
correct.
the widely accepted.
It was McDonald's
founder of
hamburgers.
what
Yeah,
we
the
today
POS
call
Ray Kroc.
McDonald's.
Yeah, he was a POS,
Yeah.
bro.
All right, Scotty. So we're at 16,000 now. All of our questions from here on out are worth
Yes.
half, and we still have 3 lifelines left. Zach, just heads up.
Yeah, I also would have to say, by Scotty standards, we would be able to easily argue that one, but I won't because I'm not like Scotty.
Well, you are kind of a piece of shit for just bringing it up. Meaning you do want to argue it. Do you guys want that question back?
Nope.
No,
Nope. I don't
that's
want to
fine.
argue it. I won't because we technically did get it wrong. We very, very
Oh
technically
my
did get
goodness
it wrong.
gracious.
Extremely
How
technically.
about I
got it
ask
wrong.
another question and only Zach gets to answer it?
No.
Because it'll keep you it'll be in
Shelby
place.
said,
Like if he gets it
"Nah,
wrong,
bro."
we're just in the same spot we are now. But if he gets it right, you guys get that question back.
No, we got it wrong. That's fine. I don't want to argue that at all. But Zach was the first one to be like, I think you're wrong on that.
Who was the
All
first?
right, it's fine. We got it wrong. Let's just.
You thought he was wrong too. I don't want
I
to
know.
hear it, Shelby.
I know, but I wouldn't have said anything.
All right, so everything's for half now.
Okay.
Yeah, so this one's worth 32.
All right, who was the first athlete to rap at a Pro Bowl musical gala in 1995? Is it A, Deion Sanders, B, Michael Irvin, C, John Randall, or D, Warren Sapp?
What was the first choice again? A,
Deion Sanders.
Deion Sanders. Final answer.
Correct. How'd you know that?
So it wasn't it
That
on
seems
his.
like something Deion Sanders would do in 1995.
I thought for sure that was on his his 30 for 30.
Oh, it might have been. Oh no.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Guys,
I can't believe it took this long.
I think I'm missing a question.
Oh,
You gotta
God.
bring back the one you deleted.
No, that's too hard.
we
You
already
guys
know
already
the
know
answer
the
to?
answer.
Well,
Hold on, I have some backups.
that's easier than.
No, you
Oh,
don't.
okay.
No, I totally
You're
do.
just looking up.
No way. I have backups.
Just go to the next one. We're already 45 minutes into this shit show.
This is going to take so long to edit 2 weeks from now.
Says the guy who'd never had to edit anything in his life.
Oh, it says the guy who was off the last 2 days and just now posted our show for Monday on Thursday.
I space it
Keep
out.
this energy going. I'm
yeah.
still trying to remember.
Yeah, talk amongst yourself
No.
so I can pick
No,
up
I'm remembering. It's all in my head.
Wait,
I
but
just, you know.
30 seconds ago.
Can
No,
you
I
just
have
go to the
backups.
next question?
No, I want to see what trivia question Scotty comes up with on the spot that has 4 answers as multiple
God
choice.
damn it. Keep going, please.
All right.
Oh, I have it.
No,
I
just
have,
ask the next
No, I actually do
question.
have a
All
backup.
right, he has it.
Okay, sorry. I swear to God, I remembered. I don't know why. I just forgot to put it in here. What was the
Just
name
go.
of the young girl
Just
in
go.
Jurassic
Talk
Park
about it
filmed in
less.
1993? Yeah, Zach, big movie buff. Was it A, Buffy Summers?
Nope.
Or B, Dana Scully? C, Lex Murphy?
No.
That's
C,
correct.
final answer. Oh, Zach,
Yeah, it
big
sounds
movie
like
guy.
Shelby might know movies better than you.
I was waiting for the last fucking answer,
Oh,
like a good
yeah.
contestant.
Which famous athlete once scarfed down an Amazon hot dog, or scarfed down a dozen hot dogs? I said Amazon. Why the fuck did I say Amazon? Which
I don't
famous
know.
athlete once scarfed down a dozen hot dogs and shotgun 8 bottles of soda in between games of a doubleheader? Was it A, Hank Aaron, B, Willie Mays, C, Barry Bonds, or D, Babe Ruth?
That has to be Babe Ruth, Zach.
Yeah.
He was
Yes.
Yeah.
D, final answer.
Correct. You
Yeah,
guys haven't
I'd
used
have to
any.
say D,
Are these
final
too
answer.
hard or easy?
Yeah. I thought you were going with.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I thought you were gonna. I thought it was gonna be, what's his name from that Always Sunny episode?
Oh, Wade Boggs.
Wade Boggs. Yeah, Wade Boggs. 70
Who-
beers.
Who has won the most dunk contests of all time? Is it Vince Carter, A, Jason Richardson, B, Michael Jordan, C, or Nate Robinson, D?
Zach,
It's not
hold on.
Dominique
Zach,
Wilkins.
Zach, let's do a host hint, just to see
Yeah,
what Scotty
host
comes
hint.
up with.
Yeah.
Wait, do you guys know it?
What were the options again?
No, I don't.
A, Vince
What were the
Carter, B,
options?
Jason Richardson, C, Michael Jordan, or D, Nate Robinson?
What's your hint?
Host
We're
hint.
silent
Yeah,
until you
host-
give a hint.
Yeah.
We might use 2
You guys,
guide
you
lifelines
guys
on
want a hint
this.
for this? This guy, the person who won it, did it on 2 separate teams. Sorry,
That sucked.
Michael
Then,
Jordan
no,
was
you have
on
to.
one team
I
besides
thought
the
it was down to.
Wizards.
It's not 50-50. It's host hint.
I guess.
Nate Robinson. Final answer.
That's
Oh my
correct.
God,
He
no,
fucking
it
looked
has-
it up.
Okay. I'll give you that, Zach. I was not confident in that answer.
Zach looked
but
it
if
up.
you looked it up,
I knew. Look, I knew MJ did not
You
win
looked
it with
it up?
the Wizards. No.
Yeah, he did. No, he totally did.
oh, sounds like you didn't.
No, I did not.
Oh, guys, I am actually
Person who
not.
doesn't-
I'm not missing I wasn't missing a question in here. I had 10 twice.
Here we go.
Oh no. Nate Robinson,
At-
the smallest motherfucker to ever play the game, has 3 dunk contest wins.
All right, guys, this is for.
you knew that off the
5'9".
top of your head,
No, he's fucking lying.
I know he's small.
but you knew that he had 3, precisely
Yeah.
3.
No, he didn't. No,
Yeah.
dude,
Okay.
he's lying so
Okay.
fucking
no,
hard.
No chance. No chance. no
fucking
chance.
Prove it.
No
Prove it.
chance. Zach didn't
Prove
come
it.
out right away like, no, I didn't look it up. That's
Zach
how
was
you
like,
know he looked it up.
And Zach, that's why Zach was so sure. He goes, Nate Robinson, final answer, as if like he had no thought into other ones because he just looked it up.
Right,
Hey,
I was
Scotty.
like, hold on.
Scotty.
Good job, Zach. Good job, Zach.
Scotty.
Yeah. See, not even denying it, just saying prove it.
All right, guys, for $500,000.
I want to see the receipts.
Just to clarify, you guys got, when you guys did it, you got 166,660.
I'll take that.
Yeah. So
That's a fucking 12. That's 12 answers.
I would literally murder Scotty for that kind of money.
What's the most common element in the Earth's atmosphere?
I know what that one is.
Is it A, oxygen, B, nitrogen,
Nope.
C, carbon,
Yep.
Zach,
Or
don't
D,
ring in
argon.
yet.
argon?
Do we want to phone someone and see what they get?
Let's call Dad. He's
Are
a
you
chemist.
Oh
sure?
yeah, yours
He's gonna
again?
answer this time. He's gonna
Zach,
answer
do you know
this
this?
time. I do, but I want to call Dad.
Okay, actually, I'm gonna do a different question then
It's
because
ringing.
I thought this was
nope,
hard.
It's ringing.
Yep.
No,
Do
it's
a different
ringing.
question.
It's ringing.
Oh, my daddy might
Shut
be
up.
on the line.
If he doesn't answer, we'll do a different
Daddy,
question.
do you have any batteries for my Xbox controller?
Your dad has to ring in the final answer, even though he'll get it.
He's not gonna
Hello,
answer.
I was in the pool. I got chlorine fingers.
He's not gonna answer.
Zach owes two
I know,
calling
right?
his dad to get it in.
Ah!
Your call has been
All right, second question.
Your
Next question. It's nitrogen, by the way.
call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
automated voice messages. 5, 1, 3. All right, what's the next
Okay.
question?
This
Zach,
is my
that's so
backup.
tough.
This was going to be
Over
like a tough one, but I guess you guys are just fucking geniuses, apparently. How high
and
is
Zach
the
has Google.
fucking... And I haven't been timing you.
Whose fault is that?
How high...
Yeah, that's
How
a you.
high is the NFL crossbar? Is it A, 11 inches or 11 feet? Is it B, 15 feet? Is it C, 10 feet? Or is it D, 8 feet?
C, 10 feet, final answer.
Hey, I'm gonna. Oh, you looked that up too.
Prove it.
Are you right? Are you right?
What did
There's
he
no
say?
chance you know that. You
What did
know
he say?
nothing about sports. He said C.
What was C?
He said C.
10 feet.
That's wrong.
10 feet.
What?
It's 8.
Thanks a lot, Zach.
Zach is acting like he's taking time to look it up. It's actually right, but Zach knew it was fucking 10 because he looked it up. I know he's just taking time right now to act like he's looking
Yeah.
up to be like, no, see, I just now looked it up and it's 10.
Okay.
Hey, quote SpongeBob. Exposed.
Tell me I'm wrong, though.
Not denying.
Tell me I'm
either.
wrong, though. You can't.
See, we have to do these in person, and it'd be so funny because no one would
I
get
know,
any of
right?
them right because we've all been cheating when we're remote. I can't wait till we're all three together and we do another Jeopardy, and you guys just like,
Dude, have we ever done Jeopardy in person?
all right.
That's the
No.
fucking move.
We haven't done a
No.
Who Am I. Oh,
'Cause-
have we done a Who Am Oh, we did at Scotty's. We did a Who Am I.
Yeah. It was me
we,
versus Scotty.
we haven't done a Family Feud in person, have we?
We haven't.
No. Well, that was the plan was to have Scotty do a Jeopardy board, and it would be me, you, and Nathan against each
Yeah.
other in person.
Yeah.
All right. Is that our show?
That's our show.